Hello and welcome on the Watches TV. Welcome at the Watches Club here in Geneva for another birthday celebration and the unboxing of yet another special and original timepiece. And as you can see, what's happening? Is it a double birthday for me today with these two nicely wrapped gifts? Okay, let's start by opening the presents. All right, so I guess this is just a serious hint at what we can expect on the other side. And let's unwrap the big one. All right, nice blue wooden box. Here an envelope on top, and as you can see, well, we are indeed going to discover a timepiece by a young brand, Genus. And inside the envelope, well, you find a certificate of authenticity and guarantee. And on the back of the document, well, you have this QR code as this document is stored in the blockchain. Okay, let's open the box. But what? There's no watch. What's going on? I've been fooled. Don't worry. Actually, this box contains a leather carrying case with the timepiece inside, a kind of an egg within an egg. So let's take it out. And what you have in front of you now is the GNS 1.2, a timepiece first presented last year from fresh Geneva brand Genus. And as a welcome present to the community of watch brands, well, they were awarded for their first participation at the Prix d'horlogerie de Genève, the GPHG, best price in the mechanical exception category, so not bad, right? But let's now find out why and what makes this timepiece special. So as you can immediately grasp, there's for sure something quite unusual with its time display. First, you don't necessarily understand it. It's not completely intuitive, and this is actually pretty cool as only the wearer/owner will know what's going on. So how do you read time? And that's really the originality of this watch, as you read it from the left to the right on the dial side. So let me explain. So on the periphery of the dial, you have a circular ring onto which you will find the numerical hour indexes. These ones are not fixed. They remain more or less in a vertical position as the ring makes a full circle in 12 hours. Okay, so regarding these indexes, well, you have like 4 levers around 1:30, 4:30, 7:30, and 10:30 position. And these help orient these little hour marking as they pass by. And it's at 9 o'clock that you will find where the current hour is displayed. And as you can see, you have this little pointer, and just by looking at it, you can already tell approximately what time it is. If the pointer is between 2 hour marking, well, like now, well, you know that it is approximately 4:30. Okay, for some extra precision, let's move down the middle of this dial, and this is really quite original and fun. So you have 2 discs, one on top of each other, and they display the tens of minutes. One at 12 o'clock and the other at 6. And on the upper disc, you will find the 10, 50, and 60 minutes indication. And on the bottom one, you have the 20, 30, and 40 minute indication. So both these discs form some kind of an 8 figure, and in French, the Grand 8, the big 8, means a roller coaster, and that's precisely what's going to happen to the little train that you see here. Its first carriage, or let's say it's a locomotive, the white one, is actually the pointer which will indicate in which tens of minutes we are. And if I go on the right side of the dial, well, you find a small dial with single digits increments from 0 to 9, and this will give you the precise minute indication. So now by reading it from left to right, you will be able to know the precise time, 4:37. But let's go back on this main central little train, because this is truly the main innovation. And as you can see, this train and its 12 small carriages passes from the upper counter to the low one, and it's just very, very playful. It's very pleasant to animate it when you're setting the time. And though at first glance you don't necessarily see too much happening in this watch dial face, well, actually you do have constant movement. The outer ring constantly moves, okay, ever so slightly, and this roller coaster feature also moves uninterruptedly. And if you don't look at your watch for a few minutes, well, you will see a different time setup. It's pretty cool, and let's please ourselves and activate this crown a little bit more. And yes, it's bi-directional. Pretty nice. Okay, let me now share a few more details. I mean, this particular model comes in a white gold case. It's 43 millimeter in width and 13 millimeter in height. But there's quite some space inside, and one could easily envision different modules being added to this construction. And let's flip it over, and you see a very well executed movement, very nice finishing, nice beveling, nice grain surfaces. And something important to note is that the base plate and all the bridges are also made out of solid gold. The shiny parts are all in steel and are black polished to get this mirror effect. Every component of this watch have been custom developed and produced. It is a totally new movement, hand-wound, coming with its own architecture to fulfill the requirement of the original time display found on the other side. And the movement alone is made out of 418 components. So even the balance wheel is custom made, and talking regulating organ, well, this watch beats at 2.5 Hz, meaning 18,000 oscillations per hour, and holds approximately 50 hours of power reserve. And this actually implies that the train animation is not that too thirsty in terms of power consumption, and opens up the possibility of putting stuff on this carriage, and I'll get back to this. So this watch is limited by production capabilities. It is built after it's been ordered, and therefore you have quite a lot of customization options, changing the colors, for instance. And we've already seen some pretty nice and cool variants, including changing the more or less simple carriages and place precious stones instead, and it really works. So for such a timepiece, I really think it's excellent that you have these options, since it's quite likely that for people who can afford such a piece, well, they would also like some kind of bespoke services. On the particular model here, I also wanted to show you that all the hour indications and all the numerical indication, as well as the little train, are photoluminescent, and in the dark it's pretty cool to see. So all in all, this GNS 1.2 is an original and playful timepiece with a serious horological background. Its creator, Sebastien Billières, has been in the industry for a long time, his family too, and originally he's a supplier for other brands developing movements, among other things, and it was always his dream to come up with something different. And again, not bad to receive a prize at the GPHG on your first try, a nice recognition there. Okay, this is it for this new unboxing sequence. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and see you real soon with some other original timepieces. All the very best, see you soon, and viva roller coaster watchmaking! See you.